Hi everybody, my name is Megan. I'm a personal trainer that specializes in corrective exercise and dance. See some of my other videos for some dance follow-alongs. Today we're gonna get ready to dance or do any other movement that involves your upper body. So my neck and my shoulders and my upper back have been feeling a little bit tight and a little nervy. So we're gonna take care of that today with a lacrosse ball, and you'll need a band if you are gonna be following along. So we are gonna start out by putting the equipment down and just rolling your shoulders and kind of evaluating what you're seeing here, okay? Go back. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see. Nice. Let's go forward. Okay, so we're trying to get them a little bit warmed up before we grab the lacrosse ball and head to the wall. Grab that lacrosse ball. We are gonna start with rolling our traps. These guys up here, okay? So what you wanna think about is you're gonna need a wall, you're gonna need the ball, and you're gonna put the lacrosse ball up here. I'm gonna get a little bit closer so you can see, right in here. And you're going to drop down a little bit so that you're not standing straight up, and you're going to lean into the wall, okay? So I'm gonna set a timer for about a minute, and we're gonna stay here and we're gonna do some rolly rolls. So you're gonna roll around, maybe you're gonna go up and down. You wanna avoid being directly on bone, okay? And you'll see that when I get down a little bit lower, I'm able to maneuver a little bit better. And that's what we're kind of going for here. You will find your own hot spots. Mine happens to be particularly hot all over. You can also get a little bit of rotation in here. Dang, nice, just like that. Sometimes I like to get the wiggles back and forth. Wiggle, wiggle, just like that. We got about 10 more seconds here. If you're gonna do this again at home by yourself, maybe not following along, a minute to 90 seconds is what you wanna stay on each side. Okay, nice. Go ahead and switch to the other side. You can roll over or you can pick it up and go to the other side. Okay, so again, we're at our traps. We're doing some rolls. We're going back and forth. So a lot of people hold their tension and stress up here in their traps. Yay! Love that for all of us. Love how stressful the world is and how much we're all just chilling in it. Chilling is an exaggeration. Okay, anyway, so really get in there. Nice. Roll. Mine's a little bit more on the top. Just getting into a couple other muscles in the rotator cuff area. So when you're doing these rolls, I will repeat because I kind of have talked about this before, but you want it to not be a 10 out of 10 pain. Like if you're experiencing any stabbing or any like, you gotta cut that. There's probably something going on there. So you want it to be more, oopsies, sometimes I get my hair. Anybody with hair that's a little bit longer, you might have to hold it up. You want it to be in like a, uncomfortable, but like I can manage and it's not terrible. Okay, we're good with that one. Okay, we are going to go down near the shoulder blade. So you're gonna go between the shoulder blade and your spine. You are not gonna be on your spine, you're not gonna be on bone, okay? So for me, it's gonna be right here. You can see my shoulder blade pop right there. It's gonna be right here. This one is like doing a squat, yay! Okay, so you are gonna start behind, and I like to start like lower because then as I go down, I can go up. Okay, so here, and then, oops, I started a little bit too low. Okay, so right here, and then you're going into like a squat. See how this turns into your warm-ups? Oh my God. This feels so great for me. Not really, it feels actually really intense. But I'm gonna move it up again. Okay, here we go. Nice. Ooh, up and down. You can also get little circles in there. Back and forth. Nice. This tends to be a pretty big hot spot for people also, especially if you're working on pull-ups or any lower body heavy program. I have a lot of my clients that are interested in getting like swole upper bodies this summer. So this is for you. Okay, keep it going. Where are we at? Almost about 10 seconds. Nice. And I'm actually just gonna roll to the other side. Go ahead and switch. Ooh, this side's more tender than the other side, so you'll notice a difference between the two different sides. Ooh, my hair. Okay, there we go. As you'll notice, sometimes, oh my God, sometimes it's not gonna be super smooth. You might have to readjust, especially if this is your first time using a lacrosse ball. This is gonna feel strange. Your nervous system is gonna be like, what? Now, I'm not an expert on your nervous system, but what I do know is that it plays a pretty big role in what your body does and how you train and how you feel in your body. So you wanna be nice and kind to it. If you have a particularly hot area where it's like, start gentle, not too much pushing into the wall, light pressure. And then once you feel like your body's giving you the okay, then you can go in, but keep it gentle. Okay, so we're good with that one, even though I feel like I could stay on that one forever. Okay, we're gonna go right here to our lats, okay? You're gonna go, so here's my armpit. You're gonna go in this back side and go along here along the wall. It works best if you put your arm up and you go like this. Ooh. Nice. And you can take it down. You can also do this with a lacrosse, not a lacrosse ball, with a foam roller on the floor, if that works better for you. So I'm trying to get like this kind of this whole area from like my back or armpit corner down. Oops. Okay, and then, there it is. So there's a hot spot that a lot of people have that's in the back armpit corner. Do you like my technical terms? All my trainer friends, I'm sorry. Ooh. Okay. So I find it works best going back and forth like this. Okay, and I'm gonna go in on that hot spot. The hot spot is like, I call it back armpit corner, here. Like this, and I'm really gonna push into the wall to get that, and then get a little bit back and forth. If it's hot for you, you'll feel it like almost immediately. Let's see. Okay, we're about done on this side. We went a little bit longer on this side, so we'll even it out on the other side by going a little bit longer. Nice. Okay, go ahead and switch sides. Again, to refresh, from back corner armpit down here for your lats, okay? To the wall we go. Okay, this camera angle is not the best, my bad. You can see me adjust it. You can see that I'm pretty much doing squats. Ooh. Back and forth. And what you'll find with a lot of these rolls is that there are some that are like super helpful for your body, and then other ones you're like, ooh, I don't even really get too much out of it. And that's kind of the fun about this, is like figuring out which areas of your body need a little bit more attention, what needs to be released and rolled, what needs to be mobilized, and then what needs to be strengthened. So it's kind of what we're gonna be doing today. And we are in the release phase. Okay, I'm going into that back corner now. And back and forth, back and forth. Okay, almost done here. Nice, okay. Good with that one. Ooh, okay. Give it a little bit of a stretch. And down. We're gonna take care of front side. Okay, so when we sit all day, like this, and we're typey, our chest, our pec muscles contract. They kind of get stuck there, for lack of a better way of just describing that. They come in, so we want to open them up a little bit, okay? So we're gonna focus on that. Ooh, my mic might be in the way. So we're gonna go cover this whole area, back and forth. If you are someone who has boobs in the way, larger ball is also helpful, or finding like a corner, or even just going like this with your hands. You don't have to be one with the wall, but I'm about to be one with the wall right now, okay? So here we go. And it looks weird, obviously, you can see. I guess weird is relative. Okay, I feel it a little bit more towards my armpit also. That is your pec minor. That tends to be the one that gets a little bit more hot than other ones, but. Oh, shoot. Okay, mic down. You keep going. Okay, what did we learn today? Don't put the mic in the area that you're gonna roll. Nice. About halfway through. Okay, you find a hot spot. Let me show you what you can do with your arm. So, you're gonna hold it. See this arm? Same side. Bring it up and hit everything in the way. Oops. Nice. Like that. Nice and slow. Nice. If this is the range of motion that you're at, also great. Okay, go ahead and switch sides. Okay, my face is back a little bit. There we go. Back and forth. You can get across, like my whole pec across towards like over my chest is a little tight, and then extra tight. Ooh, right there. Nice. Ooh, it's tight in here. In a different area, actually. Holding it. Nice. Keep it going, keep it going. Almost there. 3, 2, bang. Okay. It's band time. We're good with the lacrosse ball. You can put that down. You can roll it. Woo! Okay. Grab your band. You're gonna go arms straight out. You're gonna pull it out like that. And you should feel some tension, but you shouldn't feel like you're like, yeah! You know what I'm saying? Out. A little bit wider than your shoulders. Palms down. You're gonna go up and bring it over. Okay? I'm gonna get down a little bit so you can see what's going on overhead, okay? So going up and bringing it back. I'm gonna turn to the other side so you can see my shoulder blades. Your shoulder blades wanna stay locked in place and down. And each time you do this, you want to think about going a little bit further. What you do not want to do is this. Just to get it behind you, okay? So, here, back. Now, what you want to also think about is your rib cage. It is going to want to do that. Don't do that. Keep it nice and tucked. I'm gonna keep moving around so you can see me. If you feel great, get it behind and all the way back. Nice. If you are not all the way back, you are staying right here. Bang. Or as far as you can go where you're not bending your arms. Let's get one more. Nice. Okay. Good with that. I'm gonna also stay down so you can see my arms. So this is gonna be a body weight exercise, okay? And our goal is to keep our shoulders straight across, okay? And we are gonna go straight up and take it around nice and slow. If you've seen Cars, this is similar to that, but I am not well versed in Cars to say enough that it is. Okay, so here we go, straight up. Bring it back and bring it around. You can see my body wants to twist. Don't let it twist. I hold my hand here. There's a mic in the way for this one, but nice and slow. Try to keep it straight. We are in the mobilization phase. So the one we just did before and this one is considered mobilization. So particularly at this moment right here, you are gonna be like, ah! And you wanna keep nice and slow and go around. Let's go one more. I'm actually also gonna put a link to another trainer who is super well versed in Cars and has a bunch of exercises to help with slowing down and expanding your mobility, okay? Her name is Allison. Other side. Out and back. Nice, nice and slow. You're gonna notice the difference between the two sides. This one has really helped me slow down and expand my range of motion and help my clients be aware of where their shoulders are in space. Sounds simple, but it's not. It's just not. Up and over, twist your hand at the top. Nice. Let's go one more. Nice. Shake it up. Okay. Band time. Grab your band. We're going straight out and we are squeezing our shoulder blades together. As we open. My arms are straight, my core is locked in, and I'm not letting my rib cage flare. No flaring. Palms are up. I'm gonna show you what my shoulders are doing. Nice. We are in the strengthening phase. Made it to the third phase. Nice. Let's go 3 more. Nice. Okay, shake it out, shake it out. So we're gonna end there. And if you have any questions about any additional shoulder stuff, please DM me, let me know. Let me know what worked for you in this follow along, what didn't work for you, what you use all the time, or what you would add to your shoulder routine. Okay, this is just a little preview of what a warm-up shoulder routine looks like. Okay. My name is Megan, and thank you for following along.